Bang! We got the 93 300 EXC 2-stroke. Look at this sick graphics kit. We got the FMF Gold Series pipe. Little bit of worn in anodizing here and there, some anodized accents, but looking pretty solid otherwise. Pretty solid color scheme. Look at that. We got the red shock, Laner suspension. Shout out to Shiloh and good old Walter. Miss you, Walter. Running the Dunlop AT82 tire, set up for the hard terrain. Gonna be dialed. Look at that. Look at that gas tank. Big fat desert gas tank. Thing is sick. Look at that. We got the pressure gauge on the radiator cap, and we got custom fork guard guides. I guess you can call it that. Thing is solid. Oh, and we got Mr. Horsepower. So this is the fork guard that's off my Suzuki, right?
Yep.
We got the custom mount, because I don't think a Chirby's makes the collar for this thing anymore.
No, they don't. You see, it's too damn close.
And then rear brakes. I remember I almost ran over Justin's mom riding your bike because your rear brakes went out on me at Milestone. So we have some fresh brakes. And what bike is this? These brakes off of?
2006.
2006.
Something.
And we got the fresh JT sprocket. Nothing but the best. Got Harp in the house. And we got the Chinese carb in the house. I told him, stick with OEM. All right. Let's see if we can start this thing. Choke up. First kick. Hydraulic clutch on a 93 300 EXC. Where else are you gonna find that? this thing is so scary.
I can hear the power band on it. It's just like, oh.
Dude, it like cuts out at random too, so it kept throwing me over the bars.
Yeah, that thing's, the motor's way different on that than on this. You wanna ride it?
I'm down. Thank you, got it. Oh yeah, you got an electric start.
Yeah. Right now it's in the softer matte. If you want to change it, you can change it to the more aggressive one.
How do you change it?
You just hold this, and then it'll blink green. And then if you want the softer one, it's in the softer one right now.
Keep it on the aggressive one?
Yeah. Alright, you're good.
Sweet, thank you. bike. It makes me want to keep riding it. Dude.
That looked cool when you were like wheeling into the face of that.
I was like, that's the only time you'll see me wheelie on purpose.
Yeah, that thing looked cool.
Dude, that thing's nice. It handles so smooth.
It does. It handles really good.
Yeah. Am I blinking red? Alright, Blake, what do you have to say to the camera?
Fuck this shit. I'm going home. I'm gonna go cry. Maybe drink a twisted tea or 5. Probably black out. Most likely show up late for work tomorrow.
This guy. Let's see, is she gonna start first kick? Nope.
Yeah, dude. Chase is fast. We were neck and neck, and then he missed the turn, so I shot it, and then I sent it over that rock thing, and I was like, "What the f am I doing right now?" Hey, that was fun as. Oh yeah. Dude, did you send it over that rock thing? Yeah. But yeah, you did okay. I was like,
Dude, I wish I was not on this bike to be doing this.
dude, that was
a terrible bike for this.
It's made for this, but the age is showing.
Yeah.
Wasn't there supposed to be one guy behind us?
He might have turned around.
Dan just said no.
Yeah, it was really rocky at first.
Yeah, it was.
I would have said no too if I were to just be expecting track, but I want to ride trail.
Yeah, I was like, I got to a spot where I was like, oh,
dude.
And then somehow I just like.
At the beginning of the trail, the freaking bike stalled. I'm like, oh, I hope I can bump start this thing down rocks.
I saw the way Chase was going, and I'm like, yeah, we're about to ride out. Yeah. I'll just
All you have to do is go like right up here, and you're gonna see the track.
Yeah. All right. I'm not tripping.
And don't go that way where the guns are at.
Yep.
I'm not bro. I'm just talking.
No, yeah, you're good, dude.
God damn it. Really gotta work the clutch. So used to not touching the clutch. I think I got a rock in the front rotor. I ain't got no front brake. Thing is seized.
no front brake.
Oh shit.
Is it?
Oh, what happened? It's like jammed.
I have no clue.
It's rolling though.
Yeah, it's rolling.
That's weird.
Yeah, front brake seized.
A rest for a minute.
Yeah, wait, make sure you're not catching on fire.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not 250 degrees though.
No, but all that smoke.
That was fun.
Dude, this trail's fun for sure.
Yeah, it is. I wish I could see him. See what he's doing in front of me. That makes it a lot easier.
I can see you on
I know. That's perfect.
Yeah, so it helps a
You're in a
lot.
good spot.
I rely heavily on the front brake till I corner because it keeps the front end down in all the bumps. I have no front brake now. My front brake seized.
I slide into him on the back brake a lot because when I rub against they're just rough.
Yeah.
And then I pop the clutch out of it.
I'm just like figuring it out right now. Like, I don't know.
So that's all. You know what I like to do is I like to fucking describe it in depth so I understand.
Yeah, cause like I don't know, like my whole life all I've ever done is track and desert.
Yeah.
Me, it's just been track. I can do this stuff, but
So like this single track stuff is cool.
Yeah.
The rocks scare me. Like
Yeah.
this little section of trail was fine because there's like not many rocks.
oh, I'm scared of the rocks for a different reason. You're scared because I understand why you're scared. I wish I had your bike protection on this thing, dude.
Well, see, that's the thing. This is one of the first times I haven't had to worry about my bike doing this type of stuff.
I
But
laid it down like
it's
I just went off the
it's
track
cool.
and I was like,
Or we can go back the way
no,
we came.
let's just get through this. right, guys? Bored.
yeah.
I'm down for anything.
Are you, like, truthfully, are you gonna be able to get through it with your brakes?
Yeah, I just don't have front brake. If I don't have any brakes, I mean, engine braking.
On a
You'll be
two-stroke.
alright.
Yeah. Shit. Oh, that's the worst spot to stall the bike. Oh no, that's the worst spot. Almost made it. Ugh. Get past this rock. Can I start it right here? Let's see. Woo! Dude, that was crazy. All right, so 300.
Yes.
Where'd you get that bike?
I got it from a neighbor. I got it as a pretty much he didn't want to move,
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't want to move the bike. So I ended up owning the bike.
How much did you pay for it?
We agreed $1 a cc.
All right, that works.
Came at $300.
It's a 93, right?
93, yes.
EXC.
EXC.
Prior to that, where were you riding before that?
TTR.
250 was it? Or 220?
It's 250.
230? Something.
It's
Two
like,
something.
It's like 230, 240, something. It's a weird number.
Gotcha. All right. So what was the jump like going from that to a 300?
I went from 4-stroke to a 2-stroke.
You did, but 300. It's a big jump. That bike's a big jump.
Big jump. Yeah.
Even for me, like I've ridden a bunch of bikes, but I think I hadn't ridden a 500 at the time, so that 300 to me at the time was it was a lot of bike.
It was a lot of bike. It was, even not running right, it was a lot more bike than I was used to and what I grew up with.
Gotcha.
So I started out with the much older bikes.
Yeah.
So I basically the last bike I rode was like a 72.
Damn.
Yamaha. From 72 to 93, bike completely changed.
So what do you like and dislike about your own bike?
I like the power of it. I don't like, but I've gotten used to it, the height of the bike.
Gotcha.
I'm used to being in the bike, not on the bike, hanging on.
Because that one, it's not as low of a seat as all the
It's
other
not
older
as low,
90s bikes.
But the center of gravity is different
Mm-hmm.
from what I'm used to. I mean, I can sit on this bike and put both feet on the ground, not a problem. I can do the same thing with my older bikes, but my knee was bent sitting on the ground. That's not the way it is anymore.
Gotcha.
So, but I do like the power range that I have with this. I never really did high jumps.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're considered okay hills now, but to me those were high
Yeah.
from what I started out with.
So what have you gotten done to the bike since you got it?
Everything. I don't think there was, in fact, I've taken it all the way down to the frame, re-welded a few parts on the frame, cleaned that up. I had it once powder coated.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd taken out all the races, all the bearings out of it, straightened up. Well, it wasn't even much to straighten up on the frame, but I did all that. Then I since had the bike re-chromed, or had it chromed at all, and I've replaced every spoke in the bike. I've replaced every bearing in the bike, all the way from the bottom to the top.
I think the only thing that we never touched on it was suspension. We let Laner take care of that, huh?
Laner take care of the suspension, did a good job on that.
Shout out to Shiloh, but this is when Walter owned Laner 100% before Shiloh took it over. What did Walter tell you?
He tells me when he's handing me my forks, he's all, "This is a 93." Like, yes, I know. This is a 93. He kept saying that over and over to emphasize, don't go on Supercross.
Yeah,
Basically.
Don't do pro motocross.
No, don't do the pro stuff.
Just barely jump it.
Yeah.
Don't jump it.
I can jump it, but don't try and do a whole entire race with that.
Yeah.
You know, and I have taken a few jumps by accident and like, oops, okay, and the bike just landed fine. I was hurt. The bike was just fine driving along.
Yeah. I will say the only dislike I have about the bike are probably two things. One, the suspension.
Mm-hmm.
It's shown its age for sure, so jumping it is a little scary.
I have it plush.
Yeah, it's plush.
It's plush.
It's plush.
Yeah.
Even for the off-road sections that I took it to, I
It's
had to
plush.
ride it in a very certain way because I knew it was almost felt like it was bottoming out.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I really don't want to put a hole in your exhaust pipe. And I can't afford to fix that right now. So I had to ride in a certain way to get over those rocks in a certain way to make sure it wasn't
Yeah.
bottoming out on all the rocks and stuff.
Right.
Power band, that thing makes so much power that it does not get into the power band until much, much later.
Yeah.
I found that out when I rode it at State Fair and they had that little Supercross whip section in the middle of the main track.
Yeah.
And I was tripling in and doubling out and did it 3 laps just fine. And on the 3rd or 4th lap, it got into the power band
It
mid-pocket.
kicked in.
And it slungshot up in the sky and
It
I was
will do that.
flying through the air like Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. And yeah, dislocated my shoulder, and then at Fox, when I rode it, it got into the power band a few times up the lip of some of the jumps.
When you were at State Fair, that was when it was running stock.
Mm-hmm.
Since then, I've changed the front and rear sprockets.
Gotcha.
So it has mellowed out some.
Yeah.
Because before it was a lot more radical. It would just kick in when it felt like it.
Yeah.
And things I didn't know, like, oh, I didn't know you can adjust these things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I got it adjusted. It's a lot better now.
Most two-strokes, you can tell when the power band's gonna, like, when it's gonna consistently kick in. Mm-hmm. That one for track, it was a little scary because it would get on later, but a little inconsistently.
Yeah.
But for the off-road sections, it was damn nice.
It is.
Like, it was very controllable power.
You can bring it back in, hey, I need to be there.
Yeah.
I can catch that.
They
just flew by me. I can catch them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only downside to the off-road sections, I would say, was the idle. I think because we had the idle set up for moto, so it's very low idle.
Yeah.
But for the off-road stuff, I definitely stalled it quite a few times. However, it was extremely easy to get it started.
Yeah.
In gear, in neutral, didn't matter. I was able to get it started in a few kicks. So that was pretty nice. I didn't tire myself out kicking it. The thing runs healthy for sure.
It
starts
runs
up
healthy.
For you, first kick. For me, second kick, because how where to catch it on the lever.
Yeah.
I will say one nice addition to that bike that definitely made the off-road section very doable, not so tiring, and not so arm pump inducing, is the fact that you have a more modern piece in that bike that you typically don't see on any 90s motorcycle, and that's the hydraulic clutch.
Yes.
So you got a Magura?
I got a Magura. I put a Magura clutch on there, and I did beef up the springs, and I changed the clutch plates. Those aren't factory.
That is probably by far, I'm going to give you complete credit for this one, by far the best feeling clutch I have just ever felt, hands down. Like, even my 25 KX250, it's got a hydraulic clutch now.
Yeah.
And at first it took some getting used to, because you don't really, per se, feel the tension versus a cable clutch.
Yeah.
But even then, like, feathering it, you can feel like if I feathered this enough, it would give me arm pump eventually. Yours felt so free-flowing. It felt like it was squeezing nothing.
You could feel the plates engage.
Yeah, and you can feel the tension.
It's not
too.
as if it's drive by wire.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. You could feel it.
Well, thanks a million for letting me ride that bike for the 1 millionth time, because in the past I've
ridden it a few times,
either brought it back to you with something broken, something missing, or me broken, or something on me missing.
The nice thing is I can fix it.
Yeah.
And I can fix most of the parts. I do have, except for the frame, I can replace every part.
Yeah.
I even got another set of wheels if I had to.
It's not like we haven't welded a frame before.
No, and I can weld on this frame too.
Yeah, that's the nice part.
Frame.
All right.
Anytime, man.
Yep, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Dude, the front brake seized.
Oh shit! How am I not surprised?
Are you gonna go ride like that?
Dude, I might go shred a moto.
Can I ride the? Oh, let me take a picture of you real quick.
Long live the metal militia.
Hold on. Hold on.
Sold that thought.
Dialed, dude. Dude, long live the metal militia, bro.
Can I ride the Cowie?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.